LadyChann rep nonetheless, and welcome to Come Boxing Shan. Yay! We got a special guest, a person that's another one of my favorite new people. I had the pleasure of having him on my show before. So he's a repeat offender. He's back. He's back. He's back. I know you guys are all over at Coach Malachi's. Big up Coach Malachi. I was just totally engrossed in the show, listening to about Don King. Yes, so I am here now. With I'm going to ask our special guest about Don King as well. So what the thoughts of Don King? 1 second. All right. Right. Hang on. Okie dokes. Yeah. Okie dokes. Lisa Bell's in the building. My sister. Hey, Fish. What's up? Can you hear me well? Okay. All right, cool. I can just check that monitor, check this. Everything looking good. So let's get on with it. You guys can trickle in. We get some playback crew. So I'm introducing, introducing Carlos TAKAM.
Yes, sir.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay. What's up? What's going on? How are you? Thanks for joining me again.
I'm good. Thank you, Lady Sham. I'm good. And you, how are you?
Not too bad. I had the flu for like 10 days. It was horrible. Yeah. I'm just getting over it now still, but it's leaving me really, je suis fatigué.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I remember some French bits.
Yeah. Your French is not bad.
It's not bad. I used to be better. Yeah, I need more practice again. But like when I practice, yeah. But thank you for joining. And I have to commend you on your great work when you went back to Congo, didn't you?
Yes, I went back to Africa. So
yeah, Africa, yep.
I went back to Africa because I'm from Africa. I'm from everywhere in Africa. I'm African boy from Africa, you know. So not only in Congo or in Cameroon, from Africa.
Yeah. And you was there for quite some time. How long was you there for? About a month?
Yeah, I spent 1 month in Africa.
Yeah. Did you want to come? Was it good? What did you? I saw the work you do for the children, boxing equipment, boxing gloves.
Yeah.
I saw your grandmother. That's like 110 years old. Like, wow! It's amazing.
My grandmother is 116 here now.
116.
Yeah.
That is just wow. And you would never be able to tell. You know, good old Africa, eh? The motherland. Wow. And I saw all the good work that you're doing, going to the schools. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. You know, I built a school for children down there in Africa.
Yeah.
So every time when I go back to Africa, I bring the staff, the boxing staff. And
1 second, Carlos. The music that you're playing in the background has to be turned off because I don't own it, and they can shut it down.
Okay, wait. I don't know. Shan, I was thinking the music is from whose side? Okay. That's cool. I don't know.
Yeah. Because if you don't own it, YouTube will copyright. And even though it was good. Yeah, go on. Sorry. So tell us the stuff that you was doing in Africa first and foremost before we go in.
I make a school for children down there in Africa. So every time when I go back in Africa, I bring the stuff like equipment, sport equipment, boxing glove, and I bring the stuff for the children for to give it to them in the school, because in Africa everybody don't have money to buy stuff to
For,
go to school. Yeah.
mhm.
So I go there. I've spent 1 month to Africa to do all that. I visit the 5 or 6 school with the children. They out, they don't have book, they don't have nothing. So I come downstairs with the book, with the pen to give it to them. And when I visit the boxing club in Africa, they don't have a club, so I give it to them. I have my foundation, my association. We help them. We help people down there in Africa to have a smile in the face.
Yeah, exactly. And I saw that, and it was great stuff to see.
Yeah.
So, right, we better chop it up. Like, let's get to it. So, the last fight, Joe Joyce, Carlos Takam.
Mm.
How do you? Because I'll tell you about how I felt about that fight. After I want to see, what did you feel about that fight?
Listen, that fight, I don't know how I can explain myself because I was very pissed off when the referee stopped the fight. So when the referee stopped the fight, I stay in the ring like I don't know, like 30 minutes. I was thinking, for me, I was thinking like, oh, what the fuck? The thing is like I fight the Joshua in Cardiff. The thing is coming
Same.
again.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, in
Sorry.
myself, I don't understand why the guy stopped the fight. I told the referee, hey, yes, why you stopped the fight? He said, yeah, he was in difficult. You don't. He tried to catch you. He throw many punch on your face, and you don't give it to back. I told them you are supposed to stop the fight and count me and leave me fight. That's how it's working. I don't know why you stopped the fight. I was very pissed off. I was angry. I was not happy.
I know. I saw.
Yeah, I was angry. I was not happy. Yeah, definitely, I was not happy.
I saw. Okay. So basically, yeah, the ref. There was a flurry of punches, and you didn't answer them as such. I had you in that fight up until the stoppage, winning every single round. I maybe gave Joe Joyce, maybe if you want to be nice, 1 round. Maybe but I had you because we were scoring it with my friends on my WhatsApp group, and we
Hmm.
was all pretty much like, yeah, Carlos 1-0, Carlos 2-0, Carlos 3-0, Carlos 4-0. You came in with your overhead rights, and that is the first time that I've seen Joe Joyce ever get rocked. He was visibly rocked. So I thought, yes. When it got to round 5, and I had you 5 rounds in the bank, I thought this is going to be hard for Joe Joyce maybe to turn this round as long as Carlos doesn't get clocked by him, because Joe Joyce, he has faster feet, but he's still slow. But slow hands. But when the hands, because he's such a big guy, tall guy, they can do damage. So I thought, Carlos has got this though. But then round 6 came.
Yeah,
Round 6 came. So now listen, Carlos, this is what I'm gonna ask you. So
yeah,
you know the experience from AJ and yourself in Cardiff. Okay, that was a premature, which I agree was kind of like a premature stoppage.
yeah,
But also, there's 2 ways that you can look at it. If there's a flurry of punches, which you defended a lot of them and blocked a lot of them, yeah? You
yeah.
did block a lot of them. You did. I'm not going to lie. You blocked a lot of them. But when it looks, there's 2 ways that the referee could have seen it. Okay. He's not replied back. Cool. But he could have gave you a standing 8 count then, yeah? if that was the case, if he thought that maybe you was hurt like that. Oh, yeah, because that should have been off merit because of the sheer fact that you're a veteran in the game. So you've got a lot of experience. It's not like you're a new guy where, you know, oh, wave off the fight. Like, he could have said, you know, if he's a referee, he should know how Carlos Takam looks in the ring from previous fights. He should know what punishment Carlos Takam can take and what he can't take. Yeah. So for him to see you blocking and stuff, I don't understand why he waved it off. But then the other side of me, you could look at it as, why did you take the risk of not replying at all? Because then you would have taken that decision out of his hand, and then he would have had to have forced to either stand in 8, count you. What did you think was happening? Or was it that you was, because of the punches was coming, that you didn't realize that what it looked like, that it looked like you wasn't replying? What did
I know, because in the ring, I know what I do. I know what I can do. I know that guy. I know George just cannot punch me like that 1 minute. He cannot do that in 1 minute. He's gonna be tired. Nobody can do that 1 minute. This is a heavyweight. You cannot only this 1 minute don't stop. I know he cannot be like that 1 minute. I know after 30 seconds he's gonna be tired, and then he's gonna stop punching, and then he's when he's gonna stop punching after 30 seconds, it's gonna be my time now to go punching. I know it.
Yeah, so you was waiting for him to tire himself out.
Yes,
and you just blocked it.
Yes, yeah. I saw the referee don't leave me the time to explain myself. So the referee stopped the fight, maybe because he see my opponent, he have it very, very difficult to continue to punch me. That he know after 30 minutes or after 1 minute punching, I'm gonna come back. Come on, I was waiting for that. I say, come on, hit me. But you're not gonna hit me like this 3 minutes in the round. You cannot do that. I know it. So I'm waiting for that time, and the referee don't give me the time to replay back.
Do you think he should have given you a standing 8 count then, at least?
Say again?
Do you think the ref should have given you a standing 8 count then? He should have just give you a standing 8 count.
Yeah, he should count me. He should count me.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know why he always only stop the fight like that for no reason. Why?
I know, because to me, you didn't even look like you could have been, but you didn't look like buzzed.
Yeah, no, my face was clean.
Your face was clean. Yeah. It's either, the ref.
After the fight, everybody asked me, "You just fighting?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Yeah, you want nothing." Come on, I have my hands up. I protect myself.
Yeah, the referee should have either let it go on to see if you would drop, then give you an 8 count on the floor if you would have fell down, or a standing 8.
Yeah.
I was so pissed off as well. We couldn't believe it. Yeah, Lisa Bells. We had Carlos definitely winning all of those rounds. Lisa's in my group, and we definitely was scoring it. And yeah, we couldn't believe it. It was just, and then I saw that you supposed to, and then you pushed the ref. Like, what are you doing? You pushed the ref. I was like, here's TAKAM.
I'm sorry for him, but I was not really good. So I was angry when he come touch me like, yes. I know. I said, no, don't touch me, please.
Yeah.
Pushing like, don't touch me.
Yeah. So you pushed him.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear you. I don't know. I said.
So, and you trained really, you always train and you stay in good shape. So I know you trained really hard anyway for that. What do you think now? What's your opinion of Joe Joyce as a fighter?
Say again.
What's your opinion? What level? What's your opinion of Joe Joyce as a fighter?
Listen,
from fighting him.
Is he a good fighter? But for me, I'm in that division, in that heavyweight division. I think Jojo is like you just said, is that guy is a little bit slow for be the like you just said, he's a little bit slow and he have a boxing like he's straight, he not moving.
No
You
head
know,
movement.
yeah, no head moving, no body moving. He's straight. He always come and throw one left, right every time, and sometimes prepare quick. So he have time to learn more. He have time to learn more in that box. He have time to learn more. He have time. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, but he's a good guy. He's a good boxing.
Yes,
He can do
yeah.
something in the heavyweight division. But now to say, okay, John now gonna go fight for the title. I think it's not now he can fight in the title. He have time. They give him like one or two here. After that, he can go to the title and win maybe.
Yeah.
Yes,
But
really. It's a
but
good
there's a
to
difference.
win the title. I give you love to win the title, but no now. I think one or two here he can do something.
But there's a difference though, Takam. The difference with Joe Joyce, he's a new fighter, but he's already 36.
And what?
He's got a lot. Like he's gonna have to catch up quick. You understand? Because you know what I'm saying. Like that's quite an older age to start. Only now being 12-0.
The great how they say the big performance athletic is come in your mind and not in your
Yeah.
body. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You okay? So
Yeah. No.
if you want to be a champion, it's in mind, it's not in body. In mind, he gonna
Yeah. Yeah.
see
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a champion. He gonna see
Yeah.
I'm a champion. So
Yeah. No. I believe it starts with your mindset. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, in boxing, he's just like I'm not saying he can't be a champion. It's just with with all the politics in boxing, like where you are in the rankings, and by the time you get a title shot, he won't still obviously be 36. He won't still be that. Like it's gonna be very nearly till a lap. It could even be till another 4 years till he's a champion. Till he gets a title shot. A title shot. You've been in the runnings and been doing this for years back and running. You understand? Like George Foreman, he's been doing it for years, and then George Foreman just didn't start at 40 and then come at 45 and be the champion. He was doing it years. Then he retired for a bit. Then he came back and was the oldest heavyweight champion. Fair enough. I just think it's going to be just the politics in boxing that, as you see, the mandatories are not always being served correctly. There's always something here, something there. By the time you blink, he's already 36. Next year, 37. Realistically, they're saying he doesn't really get the title shot with a Joshua or now Fury till about 3 years. I'm not saying that he can't win the title though in 3 years, but I'm just saying. So yeah, so you got to kind of look at him through a bit of different eyes because he's not as young as the other ones. But I get what you're saying. Also, I think he has no defense because the overhead rights that you were giving him, not one time did he block one. He didn't block because he's used to taking shots and he's got a chin. You got to give him that. His chin is crazy. That's another thing. How far in the heavyweight division do you go taking that amount of shots to the head? And then hopefully when you're an old man, you hope that you don't get Alzheimer's or Parkinson's disease because he just has no defense. He's just moving forward. Boom, 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 boom.
That's what I say. He have time to learn to put your hands up, to move your hands. You have time to learn. Every time, every fight I do it, I learn something in my fight. Every year I win or I lose it.
Yeah.
I learn something in the fight every time.
No, yeah.
Yes. Every time when I fight, I come new. I become new every time I fight.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. You learn new things, and you think, okay, the next fight, I'm going to do this, and that fight you learn from that. Okay, yeah, it's a lesson every single time. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's a lesson.
That's why you have an experience for all the fight you do. You build your experience for the fight. So, and then when you have the next fight, you know what to do. You know what you cannot do.
Yeah, and so with that being said, even if you won the fight, was you going straight to Africa anyway? Was you always going to Africa straight after that fight?
Every time after my fight, I like to go to Africa to see my people. So because because I told you, I have my foundation in Africa. I like to go to see how it's working, how people work down there. So every time when I fight, I give half in my money in my foundation.
Yeah, your money. Yeah.
I have my money, I give in my foundation every time I do that. So I do that. I go to Africa, see people, and then with them to help, to help the homeless, to help people in the school, to help the young Africa boxing, to help them to, I want to help to have a dream like me, because when I was in Africa, every time I watched the fight in TV, like I watched that. I remember I watched Tarzan box with Francois Bora, that South Africa guy, the Francois Bora. I remember I watched 21. I told my friend, you know what, guy, one day I'm going to fight with Tarzan, maybe with Francois Bora. Everybody looking at me saying, shut up.
Yeah.
that time I don't start to make a boxing. They say, my friend told me, like, you never go in the gym, boxing gym, and you say you're going to fight Francois Bora. I say, you're going to say. And then after 10 years, I fight Francois Bora. I win the fight. I call my friend. I say, I told you I'm going to fight that guy one day. He was shocked. He was like, what the hell?
Well, yeah.
I said, yes, I do it.
Yeah, see, it's in your mind, like you said. Yeah. You knew you were gonna. I get that. That's quite a good inspirational story. Kids out there, you have to put it in your mind what you want to do. Yeah, they're like, shut up, Carlos. Yeah. Carlos, shut up, Carlos.
If I can go there and make that people have a dream like me. I want to come here to go fight everywhere in the world, to go fight. I fight everywhere. I fight in Russia, in Canada, in America, in New Zealand, in China. I always go to fight everywhere because I'm a warrior. I don't fear nobody.
I know you're a warrior, Carlos. I know that.
Nobody gonna come tell me like, yes, you cannot fight me. I fight you in your house, in your place. In your place, I come kick your ass.
You fight the ref.
Yeah. I said, can you come in my place fight me? No, I don't think so. You're scared to come in my place fight me, but I'm gonna come fight you in your place.
I'll come to your trap, take over your trap. Yeah.
So you to me, we go to Africa. We organize some big thing in Africa and we fight in Africa.
You're not afraid. You are a warrior. You are that's facts. I've always said that Carlos is a true warrior. That's why I always have to smile. You are, Carlos. And that's why sometimes I'm like, damn, you can't get a break, man. Like when that happened, I was like, damn, man. Like it would have been so sick if you won. But anyway, forget that. Do you know what your next fight's going to be? Or who do you want it to be? Or where do you go from here, Carlos? Because I don't know. You tell me.
I heard that fight that they was talking about, that fight with Dillian Whyte and.
Yeah, why don't you step in?
I said, "Wow, damn! I would like to fight that."
Otto Wallin.
Otto Wallin, yeah, that's a good guy for me,
That's a great fight for you.
Yeah, that's a great fight for me. I know. That's a great.
Can't you make it happen?
Calm down. Calm down.
Make that happen. Because otherwise they have to cancel the whole card.
Yeah, or fight. Yes, I like that. I would like to fight that guy. I would like to fight him. Really.
I'm thinking of it in my mind. The fight happening, your style, violin style. The only thing is, he's southpaw. How many southpaws have you fought? TAKAM?
Any.
A lot.
Yes, a lot. You know, I like to fight Southpaw, by the way, because I don't have a problem to fight Southpaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your foot position good? You make sure you keep lead foot on the outside?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
You make sure you give them the straight right down the pipe?
Absolutely, yes.
Make sure you look out for their straight left down the pipe? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah. That's all. Those are the only 3 rules. Yeah, yeah.
Now in the heavyweight division is everything moves fast. You know, you see Tyson Fury with Wilder, you see Anthony Joshua with Usyk, everything move. You know.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, boxing just changed. Look, I'm your new trainer, LadyChann, TAKAM's new trainer. Yeah, boxing changes in 1 second, like 1 second. I was going to be at the Dillian Whyte fight because I was covering it as for fightsaga.com. So it was going to be my first fight that I was going to cover at ringside and stuff. Had everything, had all my press credentials sorted out. Now, no fight. Damn. That's why you should do the fight. Because I come down and I see Carlos TAKAM. So you need to try and make that happen. That would be.
What's gonna be next for Dillian Whyte? You gonna fight Tyson Fury for the next?
This is what I was gonna ask you. In my opinion, well, what they said is, I think 60 or 90 days that Dillian Whyte has to and Fury to make that fight. Now, because Dillian Whyte's got the shoulder injury, we don't know how long he's going to be out for, because shoulder injuries are hard injuries to heal, like in 3 months, especially if it's an existing one. He's already had a shoulder injury before. So I think, in my opinion, that Tyson Fury's like, I don't have to fight him. Tyson Fury does not want to fight Dillian Whyte. He talks like he does, but he doesn't. He knows that Dillian Whyte is a hard fight for him. So we don't know. We got to see how bad the injury to his right shoulder is. People are saying that he's ducking Otto Wallin so he can just get to the Tyson Fury fight. Why would he duck Wallin? Because Wallin was a voluntary, so Dillian Whyte picked him. All the conspiracy theories coming out now. But who would you say wins out of Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte? And we're gonna get on to Fury and Wilder as well. But who would you say wins if they was to face each other? Go ahead.
Every fight is different.
Styles.
Different, yes. Every fight different. So the way Tyson Fury fight, the last fight he made with Wilder, it was perfect. The game plan was perfect, and I think if Tyson Fury make the same game plan and fight with Dillian Whyte, it's going to be different. It's like Tyson Fury can win, but the problem is Dillian Whyte is not wider, because Dillian Whyte is not wider, because Dillian Whyte going to have his own game plan. When you watch that fight, Tyson Fury wider. For me, Wilder don't have no game plan. I'm sorry. He fight like Street Fighter, come on.
It was a good fight to watch, just as a fight to watch, like
everybody
rolling.
Listen, I hear everybody say, yeah, that was amazing fight. That was the fight in the year. That was bullshit. For have a good fight, you need to have two opponents, two good guy, Yeah, two good guys. The only one good guy in the ring that day was Tyson Fury. I'm sorry. Wilder, I think he lost his mind. He want to kill Tyson Fury. He want to kill Tyson Fury. He angry, and then he lost his mind.
That's how he lost the fight.
No control. What the
None.
fuck?
Wild.
Yes.
At first, he came out with the jabs to the body. That was good.
I was like, come on, brother, calm down. Take a break. Calm down. Do your thing. No. He want to kill him. He want to just for everything. That's not boxing.
No,
that's
not boxing. No technique.
No technique. And Tyson Fury know exactly what to do to beat that guy. Exactly what to do to beat that guy.
It's easy. It's not hard to just avoid that right hand. And even Tyson Fury still got up. Tyson Fury still got the right hand, got dropped twice. They were both not in good condition. I mean, Wilder was in good condition, meaning on the outside it looked good condition, but that was too much weight for him. So he gassed out by the second round. He was gassed out. Tyson Fury didn't look like he was in great condition. He never looks like good physically, but meaning he looked very tired. But I mean, he's got a better gas tank than the most anyway. And that's why you saw how he could dominate Wilder after a few rounds. But if you look at it, he took longer to beat Wilder in the third fight than in the second fight. Second fight, 7 rounds. This fight, 11 rounds. So they both weren't really in the greatest of condition. And as soon as the game plan that Wilder with Malik Scott seemed to be developing, it went out the window like I predicted it would. My prediction was it's not, but I thought it was going to be 6 rounds. But I said you're going to see Deontay Wilder try for about 2 rounds, and then he'll go back to the old school, trying to land the right. And that was all he did.
Yeah, the problem with the Deontay is that he cannot box him back. He cannot box him back. He
can't box on the back foot. No.
He can't box on the back foot. Deontay, to put you down, to kill you, he need to come in you and kill back. When he boxes in the back, he can't.
No power.
No power. God. And that one doesn't really know, and he push him every time he push. Come on, man. That fight, it was good fight for Tyson Fury. It was a great fight. But don't come tell me like it was the fight of the year. That is bullshit. Which fight of the year? Come on. I'm sorry.
I know. Carlos, right now.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. The fight for that show, I see only one fight I can say that was a good fight. That heavyweight Nigeria with the Cuban, with that heavyweight
FA Jugba with Frank Sanchez.
That fight was nice.
That was a good
fight.
That
fight was perfect.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
That Tyson Fury and Wilder. That was the fight.
That was a great fight.
Yeah, they say this is a fight. It's no that bullshit. Yeah. Wilder. Come on. I'm sorry again.
No, it's okay. Because in the UK now, all of the Tyson Fury fanboys right now, they're saying, he's like Muhammad Ali. This was like Zaire. This was like Zaire, Rumble in the Jungle. That's how it's a classic fight of all time.
You want Rumble in the Jungle? He come see me in Africa. We can organize something like that in Africa. That one is going to be the real Rumble in the Jungle. Not in fucking
Las Vegas, and they're talking about that's the Rumble in the Jungle. How? He's like Ali. How?
No. I'm sorry. Tyson Fury is Tyson Fury. Ali is Ali. My Tyson is my Tyson. Carlos Takam is Carlos Takam. You cannot say Carlos Takam is my Tyson or Tyson Fury is Ali. Does not make sense. No.
This is what they're saying.
One day they're gonna speak about Tyson Fury like a great fight. He was a big guy, great fight. He knew how to move everything. Mm-hmm. You're gonna say that is Tyson Fury, but they're not gonna say he was like Muhammad Ali. No, Tyson Fury is gonna make his own story. Everybody make your own story. Come on.
Yeah, but Tyson Fury saying that he feels like he's like Ali.
Yeah.
He's saying it himself. That I've got bits of Ali. I've got the footwork of Ali. I've got the power of Foreman. I've got this of Roberto Duran. I'm like, this guy is gone mad.
He got power for what? Foreman?
Yeah.
Seriously? Okay. Good. Why you laugh? You know why? You know what? Tyson is a big guy. He's a great guy. one day I was in Monaco. I see Tyson Fury. He called me. He said, "Hey, Carlos." I said, "It was Tyson Fury. We speak. He's a good guy. I like him. I like that guy.
Yeah, he's got pants. He's funny.
Yeah, he's funny. He's a good guy. I think he's a great guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And he's a good boxing too. Come on.
Yeah, he's a good boxer. But you're going too. But they're going too far now. They're going too far with that. This is going to be one of the all-time heavyweight fights that we'll remember. Fine, okay, it was a fight no one wanted to see, but we got it. We appreciate it. Good fight. Move on.
Really,
but
I appreciate that fight. I like that opposition, Tyson Fury and Wilder. That how they need to do in the boxing trilogy, like fight one time, fight two times, fight three times. Now, when you fight somebody one time, you ask for the match. He don't want to see you again. He don't want to fight you again. He's scared because how he win the fight if he's scared of you. If I fight somebody, I kick his ass. I win him. If he asks me for a match, if you have a possibility to do the rematch, I'm going to say yes.
Okay, I get you.
He was happy for that fight with Ryder and
not 3 times they weren't. Not everyone. I was
happy to see that.
Some people. What it was is like with Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier, to see them fight 3 times. It was because one he lost once, and then that one thing. It is such top level competition that you didn't mind seeing trilogies of that, But Tyson Fury beat Deontay Wilder so decisively. There was no really need to keep seeing it again and again, First one's a draw. Second one, even though a lot of people thought Tyson Fury really won. Second time, he beat up Deontay Wilder. Now the third time, you beaten up. Now they're talking about maybe 4th fight.
What?
They're talking about maybe in about a couple of years to have his manager, 4th fight.
That one gonna be in the story. Either 4th fight, either the fight 4 times. That gonna be a story.
I don't want it.
Why?
4 fights of Deontay. How about if you are the best? Because they're saying that that Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in this era, which he's not. I need to see you fight. He's the top. He's the best heavyweight in the division, but he's not the best heavyweight in the era. You need to prove that. We need to see you fight the other top 10 to at least the other top 10 heavyweights. We haven't seen Tyson Fury even fight Joseph Parker. Whether or not he can beat them or not, that's not the point. You saw Ali, Frazier, Larry Holmes, Foreman, Tyson beat the best. Floyd Mayweather beat the best that was available in their division. We haven't seen Tyson Fury fight a Pulev, a Povetkin, a Andy Ruiz, a Joseph Parker.
Yeah, I hear that.
Not anyone that was available.
I hear something like that. AG, he say they speak about Tyson Fury like he's one of the big fighter, big heavyweight now, and they put him on top on the wall, and that guy he always fight 3 times and the same guy.
Yeah, you fought You fought your last 2.
He fight 3 times with the same guy. They put him on top of the wall. Why?
Yeah. How does that make you the best in your era?
I don't know, but
it doesn't, Carlos. It doesn't. It doesn't.
It's a good fight. Come on.
No, it's a good fight, but you're not the best in your era. You're not.
He's the best, huh?
He's the best in his division, but he's not the best in recent boxing history. That means they're saying in recent era, he's better than Lennox Lewis. They're saying. How are you? How? Do you know Lennox Lewis's resume? It's crazy.
You cannot make a comparison by Lennox Lewis and Tyson Fury. It's two different styles,
But they are. Yeah. That's what they're doing. They're saying because he fought one man 3 times and Klitschko 7-8 years ago, that's all he needs to do. And that's the best. He's the best in the world in the whole era. That is ridiculous to me. Imagine Mike Tyson just fought just fought Evander Holyfield, or just fought Riddick Bowe, or just fought, and then that was it. And then everyone's like, yeah, you're the best. Yeah, but how do we know you're the best? You got to fight X, Y, and Z. No, it doesn't matter. He could beat them. We know that already. He's just the best. No, you've got to. Yeah, sorry. That's like cooking the food and saying it's going to taste nice without tasting it. You got to taste your food to see if it needs more salt, if it needs more pepper, if it needs more seasoning. How you know your food's the best if you haven't even tasted it?
Come on, LadyChann, don't be so tired with Tyson Fury.
You're better than me. You're a better person than me.
Tired with him.
You're a better person than me, Carlos. I just tell the truth. He's not the best in recent heavyweight era. He's just not. He could be, but we have to see. Innit?
Well, you mean Tyson Fury? He have to prove himself again.
Yeah, because
to be the best ever.
Top level of competition. We need to see him face top level of competition. What's available to him? Like, for instance, Anthony Joshua turned pro in 2013. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury turned pro in 2008. Deontay Wilder, not once 5 years before Anthony Joshua, and by the time he got his WBC belt, never unified. Tyson Fury never held all belts at the same time and stripped, vacated, whatever. So, and then left. Anthony Joshua came along and by his 16th fight was already a world champ. By his 17th fight, he was already unified. You understand? He beat 4 back-to-back undefeated men. Undefeated. He fought what was the top 10 to top 15 available to him. That's how we knew where you can put somebody. That's where you know do you understand? That's where you know where you can put a fighter.
But Tyson Fury he fight a good.
Who? Sefa Safari.
Who? Huh?
Pianeta. Who?
Disco.
Yeah, so, but how long can you go on about that? What? That was a good one. You beat Klitschko. Is that for you for the rest of your life now? Oh, I beat Klitschko. I'm the best. Klitschko was the reigning champ. Very good. He done impeccable. Boring fight, but a big move. We get it. But you can't just say that you're the best because you fought 2 good people in your resume out of 32 fights. Wilder 3 times and Klitschko. That's not a resume. You yourself, Dillian Whyte, after Anthony Joshua, yourself and Dillian Whyte, this is facts, have got one of the best resumes in the heavyweight division. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. The level of competition who you fought is better names on your resume, whether you won or lost, than Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder combined. Facts. You fought Povetkin. Why didn't Tyson Fury? Why didn't Deontay Wilder when all that mess went down? This is what I'm saying. They've had the opportunities to make sure they have a good resume, and they've literally avoided it. So you can't say you're the best. That's all I'm saying. I like Tyson Fury for boxing. He's funny. He makes me laugh. Yeah, he makes me laugh. I think he's a good boxer for the size of the guy that he is. I take nothing away from him, but I'm just not going to lie and pretend he's the best thing since sliced bread. That's all. Moving along swiftly. Taco's like, yeah, Shan goes in.
Oh my God, LadyChann.
Don't you love me, Carlos? Come on, you do love me though, didn't you? Come on. I tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So also, Carlos is like, I want to still have a career. So Shan, I'm not answering any more questions. So what do you think about the Joshua Usyk? Tell me, Carlos.
Yes, that fight was You know, in that fight, for me, I really was think Joshua gonna win the fight. But after, in my idea, I know if that fight go around 9 or 10 around, Joshua gonna have a difficult to beat that guy. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, yeah, really. Because that guy is like, I don't know, it's you run away every time you cannot touch it. That's crazy. I know,
He
if you
disappears.
follow him, you lost. If you
Yeah.
don't follow him, you lost.
You
So
know,
so you need to have a good game plan. Really, you follow him, you lost. You don't follow him, you lost. So what are you gonna do? Think about
he drives you crazy.
yeah,
Makes you mentally tired. You're
yeah,
mentally tired. You follow
yeah,
him, you've lost because
yeah.
he can outbox you. You
Uh-huh.
don't follow him,
Yes,
he'll just hit and run. You lost.
yes.
Yeah, I knew. I thought Joshua was going to win, but what the game plan? I think trying to box the boxer, wrong move.
Mm-mm. Yes, yes. Wrong move, like you say. That kind of guy, like the guy like Uzi, you cannot follow him. Like I say, you cannot just stay there and leave him. No, that kind of guy, you go slowly, you put hands up, you leave him, you let Uzi make a walk.
Yes, make him
You
work hard.
leave him make a walk, and then after 6 rounds, now you start to push him. Because if you start to push him in the first round, you already lost, man. Come on. He's gonna fly everywhere, he's gonna jump everywhere. You cannot catch that shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
When watching that, like when you're watching those kind of fights, and when you was watching that fight in particular, do you imagine yourself as being in that fight and think, man, I would do this, or how would I feel if it? Do you imagine yourself in the fight and think, I'll just cut off the ring, I'll just punch?
Absolutely. Because that kind of fight, I can't imagine myself in the ring. I say, okay, Joshua, he always push the guy, he always push the Usyk guy. He tried to catch him, and the Usyk always turn around, go left, right. I say, calm down, fight with him.
Fight.
If you not fight with him, you're gonna follow him, and you don't want to catch him. And then if you stay there waiting him to come fight you, you're gonna lose too. So you need to excite the guy to come fight with you. Like you don't want to move, you don't want to follow him, but you don't want to stay there. So let him know like this, I want to fight you, or find something. Have a good game plan. You need Usyk to be active every time.
Yeah. Like how
And you need to
Chisora.
be active too. Yes. If
Yeah.
you don't do that, I don't know how you're gonna catch him.
And did you see that? So what do you think about, because we was talking about, fighting a southpaw and lead foot on the outside. From round 1, Joshua's lead foot was on the inside. Round 2, lead foot on the inside. Round 3, lead foot on the inside. So I'm thinking, why hasn't his corner told him, look, your foot is in the wrong place. Like, time to make adjustments. Have you ever been, don't you think that his corner was a bit negligent by not giving him the good advice? They was like, you're doing well, stay behind your jab.
Sometimes you coach, your corner are going to tell you, do that. Put your left foot in that place, and you cannot fight him like that. So when you start to fight, you always do the same thing, and you feel like you better. For yourself, you think you better like that, but that's not true. The people you gonna know that's not good. That's not good position for you to fight that guy.
But they didn't tell him.
And I think they told him, but they told him he gonna say yes, but when he gonna go in the ring, he's just gonna put your foot like before, and he's gonna feel good like that.
Yeah.
Because to put your foot like you're trying to say, it's not easy. Because you're gonna put your foot, yes, but when you're gonna move like 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna forget. And then come in the same position.
Yeah, and then that's when you get.
You might inside here.
Well,
But
that means he wasn't training well enough.
Because he only think to kick him. He only think to put you down. So he don't think to do the same thing the corner told him to do. He don't think to do that. He think to come and fight.
Yeah, he wanted to out the game plan. I found out what the game plan was to outbox the boxer.
Yeah, in the boxing, you need to have a game plan. It's strategy.
But that was their game. Well, that was Anthony Joshua's game plan. He wanted to show that he could box Usyk. I don't think the corner was happy with that, because when they was trying to readjust, he, like you said, just chose to do what he wanted to kind of do.
I don't. He can box Usyk. Yes, I think he can box Usyk, but he can box Usyk in the first 6 rounds. After that, gonna be problem.
Yeah, the longer Usyk's in, because Usyk's a 12-rounder fighter. So the longer
Joshua is a big guy, massive guy. You think all that mass is gonna be fresh in 10 rounds? No.
This is another thing, Carlos, where he went wrong. He lost too much weight. Usyk came in at 221. Joshua came in at 240, and that was with wearing headphones and stuff. So really, without those headphones, we're thinking really it was about 238. He came in too small. You should have came in big.
They're gonna tell you like, if you lose weight, you're gonna be more shared. You can make 6 or 12 rounds easy. I don't think it's really true all that thing they say. Yes, no.
Neither do I.
Because all the things you can say, if in your mind, it's not good. And 2-3 rounds, you're gonna be fucked up. You see the Whyte and Fury. 1 round, Whyte was like, everybody like, what the fuck? That guy don't have a cardio. He's because he was too tired. He want to kill that guy. He was, he hold his breath. He cannot breathe. So it's the same thing. You don't want to tell me I want to lose 10 pounds to have an easy fight. That is crazy. That's
it doesn't work. If you don't got good cardio, it doesn't matter if you're heavy or small. If your cardio's bad, you're not gonna still last. So there was no point. We saw Joshua light. His cardio didn't last. We seen him heavy. His cardio didn't last. So there was no point of giving all that weight away.
If you don't have a control for what you do in the ring, you cannot go in 12 rounds. After 3, 6, 4, you're going to feeling like tired, because in your head, you cannot catch your opponent. And then you start to thinking like, oh, shit, how am I going to do? And then in your mind, you're going to
start to play on you, and you feel defeated. You feel, you feel like you've already lost in your mind, and then you're not sure of what you're going to do. So do you think that Anthony Joshua displayed enough, enough aggression? Or did you think, because for me, he looked too laid back, I didn't see him to go and get him.
Yes, he was not like before. He was looking like, because sometimes when he fight, he's really, he want to kill the guy. He angry, So I don't know why with Usyk he was too relaxed.
I know.
Maybe because he's for him man, he say, Usyk is not the real heavyweight. He cannot put me down.
He overlooked him.
But he forget that when you get tired, even the lightweight can put you down when you get tired. Because you see the last round,
he nearly got dropped.
Yes. Usyk I said, damn man, don't fall. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. I said, shit. I was like, oh my God. But
you should have came to my watch party. I'd want to see you when you watched that. I was like, we couldn't believe it.
After I said, okay, it's good. Nice.
Yeah, at least you didn't fall, but still it just was, but that's a Tony Bellew.
Say again?
I said, that's what Usyk does. He waits till you're so tired. He did that to Tony Bellew.
Yes. Yeah, he do that to Tony Bellew.
Yes. So anyone can drop you. So, okay. So, and now that he's going to look for different trainers, what it looks like, Do you think it's now come to the end of the road that, you know, he leaving Rob McCracken is a better decision to do, and I think he needs. That's why he's in the US. You should go and hook up with him. He's in America. He's Anthony Joshua, because he's looking for another trainer, because Rob McCracken is on. Yes, yeah, because Rob McCracken is wasn't giving him good enough instructions. The whole team, he had too much people in his corner. They was all saying different things, and Rob McCracken.
Oh, he's here in the US. Come on to me. I'm here in Vegas. Come see me.
Say it, Joshua.
Yeah. I'm here
right.
He's in Vegas. Text me. Let me know.
This is what I'm saying.
If I can help you. Yeah, I can help you. Yes. Why not? Let me know.
Yeah. And yeah, so he's looking. This is what I'm saying. You could help him. You lot could do some sparring. You lot could do some, you know, some look, because I did a show. I interviewed Ronnie Shields. So I got all of a sudden Anthony Joshua. I asked Ronnie Shields, would he want to train Anthony Joshua? This was 3 days after the loss, and then I spoke to Ronnie Shields, and Ronnie Shields said, "Yeah, sure. If I got the call, I would train Joshua." Joshua is now, for the last 2 days, he's been with Ronnie Shields. Now he went to Canelo's camp, Eddie Reynoso. Then he went to Virgil Hunter's camp. Then he went to Ronnie Shields, and there was footage of him doing pad work. And then Ronnie Shields said, you know, what they was watching the Usyk fight, and he was telling him, you know, some of the good things he's done and a lot of the bad things he's done. And now he's gone to, I forget the other trainer. So now that you're in Las Vegas, and he's in America and he's doing a gym tour, I think it would be cool for him to link up with you.
Yes, definitely.
So if you could, if your hi to your manager as well, because I forget your manager's name, but hi, I know you're over there to the, or that way I'm there. Yeah, maybe you could reach out to Joshua and you guys hook up. Be a good thing.
Why not?
Yeah, would be a great thing. Yeah, it would be a great thing. And but those were really really it. Can I just get your quick predictions on? Okay, so what's your prediction on Herring and Stevenson? If you
my prediction on what?
Do you know Shakur Stevenson?
Yes.
And Jamel Herring, they're fighting on Saturday. Oh. Who do you think would win that? Shakur's the new guy, you know, the new little boy from the Olympics. He got robbed twice at the Olympics so far. He's fighting 35-year-old Jamel Herring. I can't remember what belt Jamel. What belt does Jamel Herring got, guys? But yeah, who do you think wins out of that?
You know, I really don't know, because you know it's
tough.
Yeah, it's tough. And then the other division, I don't look a lot in the other division. You know, I have only heavyweight and lightweight.
Oh, you only like heavyweight?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did say that to me. You did say, forget it, Carlos. Yeah, forget that one then. Yeah, because you did say that you only like heavyweight. But I tell you what fight that you will know and care about, even though it's not heavyweight. Canelo and Caleb Plant.
Yes. Ooh, that fight gonna be electric.
Who do you reckon's gonna win?
Oh, everybody gonna tell you Canelo gonna win the fight. Everybody gonna tell you that. But we never know. Be careful, because that guy is not easy guy too. You know,
Caleb Plant?
Yeah, Plant is not. It's not a small guy, you know that. But in the paper, they're gonna tell you, yes, Canelo gonna win that fight. Yes, he's gonna win that fight, definitely. But you know, Canelo always win. But maybe I don't think so. But some accident can happen, and then that guy lost. But I don't want to reach him. I don't want to reach that. Yeah. So, but normally, yes, Canelo gonna win the fight, but the fight don't want to be easy. The Plant can win that fight too, because now, for the way I see the press conference, the two guys don't love it. So Ukraine don't like Canelo, Canelo don't like him. So
it's
gonna be like, I remember that fight with Igor with how they call the tall guy there. The first round was
because it was hatred.
In the first round.
Hatred.
They're gonna fight.
Yeah, there's gonna
be fight. They're gonna go fight.
Yeah, that's full. Yeah,
yeah.
That is gonna be a hatred fight. It is that I like fights that are hatred, and also Porter, Crawford Porter, Sean Porter, and Sean Porter and Bud Crawford. That's coming up soon. Yeah. That's going to be a good fight. They're the little guys. I don't know if you care.
Yeah, I can put the money for in Crawford.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. That's one of my favorite fighters. Bud Crawford.
I bet for Crawford, yes.
Yeah, so you're going to bet for Crawford.
Yeah.
To win. What do you reckon? Do you reckon he'll win by stoppage or go the distance? Straight KO?
If you win by stoppage, it's going to be like 10 rounds or
10 round stoppage. 10
round, or 10 or 9, something like that.
Yeah. It's hard to stop. It's hard to stop Porter,
Yes, I know.
Porter's got an amazing chin. He beat Usyk. He beat Usyk in amateurs at super middleweight.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Two-time two-weight world champion. But I still got Bud because Bud 3-weight world champion. But this is going to be his biggest test. And last thoughts on Manny Pacquiao and Udenis Ugas. Was you disappointed that he wasn't going to fight Spence? Do you remember Pacquiao was going to fight Errol Spence?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now did you watch the Pacquiao and Ugas fight?
I don't watch that fight,
Oh, you didn't watch that fight? Carlos really just is like heavyweights only, heavyweight. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, I watch Pacquiao fight every time. But that fight, I don't know. I was not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was okay. He retired now. He's retired now.
Yeah, he's gonna be president in the country now. He ran for big president. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, that's good. He's gonna do some good work for his country. Would you like to be like a politician?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'm sorry, no. I want to help people, but not in the politics.
Yeah, not in the politic way. Yeah, you do it your way, how you do it. And so I would just like to hopefully see. I'd be interested in seeing what next fights you do. I'd hope to see Anthony Joshua hooked up with you in Vegas. I'll chop that piece up and put it out and say, this is message to Anthony Joshua. Go and hit up the big dog, Carlos.
I'm here waiting for you.
No.
What do you want?
Yeah. That would be brilliant. Honestly, be brilliant. I usually have good ideas, and they usually work. So I don't see why that was stand by. You might get a call from Anthony Joshua. But yeah, and I hope that maybe you can look for the Otto Violin fight. If you could get that fight, that would be amazing. But if not, I look forward to as soon as you know when your next fight's going to be, mon ami, just let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know.
Okay.
I'll be down there as your correspondent. Hopefully you'll be in London.
Right.
Again. But London like to rob. Like they're robbing us right now. So like London judges. Next time Carlos Takam comes down here, put some respect on his name. Yeah? Put some respect. But Carlos, you've got so much fans and supporters here. So I want you to know, don't feel downhearted because you see London and England in general, but especially London, we're all big Carlos. We're all rooting for you. Everyone was so, and everyone loves you. And everyone that I mentioned says, nice guy. And yeah, you've got a big fan base in the UK. You know that. It's like home.
Really? I know I have big fan in UK. That one I would like to come again to fight in UK.
Yeah. And hopefully we can.
People in UK love me. I know that.
They do. We do.
I'm feeling like some referee in UK don't like me. I don't know why.
Yes, because they don't. There are some. They're just, you got haters. You got haters, Carlos, but you're not great if you don't have a hater. So, it's because you're great. It's some people, when they're nice people, you get people that are, everything's about balance, love, hate, good, bad, light, dark. When you're the light, there's always the dark. And there's, and it's in, how it goes. So, but that doesn't represent the whole of the UK. We love you. We respect you. You're a great fighter. And I love you, Carlos. Carlos, stop yawning. I'm letting you go to bed now.
I'm sorry.
In the daytime. Yeah, and I it's much respect all day long. So I want to say thank you, and Come Box with Shan wants to say thank you for coming back for round 2.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carlos.
You're welcome, LadyChann.
Any last words?
Every time you want, I'm here. We're gonna speak a lot thing in the
I know.
Boxing sport,
Yeah, I appreciate it, because you was one of my first early interviews and you came through. So I appreciate that. And got you back to the end. Just keep me in the loop. You know me, I always message you, Carlos. So it's all good. Big up to you, Carlos TAKAM. And guys, give a round of applause for Carlos. Ra, 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 ra. See you later, Carlos.
Thank you, LadyChann. See you next time.
See you. Bye.
Okay.
See ya.
Okay.
You're thinking, how do I turn it off?
I don't know how to turn it off.
I'll remove you. There he goes. Yeah. Okay, guys, that was one of the nicest guys that you'll find in boxing. Facts. It's hard not to be biased when Carlos is fighting. Facts. It's hard not to be biased when you get on with a boxer. Facts. Carlos has done amazing stuff in the sport. And his resume speaks for itself. Resume means wins, losses, draws, whatever. And he never shies away from a fight. And I always think sometimes he gets the brunt end of the stick, and just be nice to see a nice person be rewarded for being such a nice and hard worker. If you would like to follow Carlos TAKAM, you should have a look at his Instagram, which is, let me just check his Instagram name so I have it right. It's, go and follow him. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Hang on, guys. Yeah, it's just Carlos TAKAM. Yeah, Carlos TAKAM. Go and follow him, and then you'll see all of his training. It's amazing, the stuff that he does. His philanthropy in Africa. Great guy. One of my favorite new people. So yeah, thanks, Lisa. And in Wales, when I say England, I just mean the UK as well sometimes, Paul. Yeah, I wanted JoJo's. Okay. Yeah, England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. We love Carlos TAKAM. See, we do. He's not sure, Sammy, who he's going to fight next. Yeah. Late show. What's up, Jamel? Yeah, I'm actually don't think I saw Shakur's weigh in, and I was very disappointed of the disrespectful stuff that he was doing. Not once but twice, So yeah. Yes, Karma Serene in the building. Right, Calms. What up? When they go low, I dig it there, Channy. Yeah, that is Karma Serene's term, and I use it to death because it absolutely describes me. So guys, we love you. I love you right back. Yep, real cap. Yeah, I know. It's shout out LadyChann. Yeah, thank you guys all coming through. It's been amazing. It's been amazing to have you. It's been amazing to have you. Oh, we've got a super chat. Great stream, LadyChann. Big up yourself, Graham Taylor, my UK compad Drizzy. Yeah, thank you for that. But yeah, so we're supposed to have Hasim Rutman yesterday, guys, but had to reschedule for next week. I'm gonna confirm. I may have tomorrow. The great legendary Ronnie Shields in the building. So just take a look at my when I post in the community. You know how it goes. If you haven't subscribed, I would like you to subscribe because I get a lot of people that watch and they haven't subscribed. So like, comment, subscribe, and share this to everybody. We're gonna do a competition next week to win some Dundam season merchandise. So up for grabs will be, you know, a t-shirt. We'll see, a mug. You know, we'll see what we'll do. So and if you'd like to get some of the Dundam season merchandise, go to dundamseason.com and you will click on catalog and you'll see what's in the whole entire store. And yeah, support. Because sometimes you can support me through buying merchandise, not always through a super chat. I'm not complaining. There's just different ways of supporting me. So I massively appreciated, apreciada, muy apreciada. So I'm going to big up everyone that's in the building. Teach, you know, you're Don. Thanks for coming through. Saint Don, you're here in the building. Wayne Hennessy, thanks for coming through. Graham Taylor, yet again, thanks for coming through. And the super chat. Bon Scott, Sammy Yarley, Paul Evans, Incognito, my gizai. Hope you're feeling a bit better, Incognito. I know you had the flu like me. Lisa Bell's in the building. Thanks for coming through, sis. Peter Von Arx, Coach Malachi Williams from New Media Today, USA Boxing. He came through as well. Mike Thompson, WBO lightweight. That's it. Thank you, Mike Thompson. That's the belt. Yeah, WBO, WBA. I'm such an idiot. Late Show 42, Lions in the States. Did you see that press conference? Me and Tunde have been in stitches about that, literally in stitches. The cheek of this Pat Barrett, it's the cheek of it, but we'll talk about that. Karma Serene, big up to you in the building, sis. Thanks for coming through. Jesus. They call him Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for coming through. At the end of the day, I go to bed. Don't you rise up on the third day, Jesus. Yeah, but thank you for everybody that came through. I can't go any higher on my screen. So, you know how we do. You know what a girl does. We say, hey, girl, it's LadyChann. Rep nonetheless. Thank you guys for joining in. Come box with Shan. Done. LadyChann.
Fight.